How's it going, everyone? This is Trixx from MoS Smash, and in this video we're going to be covering how to edgeguard with Sephiroth. We're going to be focusing mainly on two of his specials, his counter and Octoslash, alongside some of his tilts and aerials. I do want to mention that we are going to be saving Flare, Mega Flare, and Giga Flare for a completely separate video, as those are his main ledge trapping tools and I want to go much more in depth with those. So for the sake of keeping this video relatively short, I'm going to dedicate an entire separate video to this special. And lastly, just before we get into the video, if you are someone who is new to MoS Smash is a channel that specializes in high quality guides, character guides, mentality guides, and also competitive play. So if you're someone who is interested in that, please consider subscribing. And with that being said, let's get into the video. So first, and probably one of the most satisfying ways to edgeguard your opponent is by using Octoslash. Sephiroth's Octoslash, which is his up special, can be used in a variety of ways to edgeguard your opponent. It has a very long lasting hitbox and travels a pretty solid distance, so you have the ability to catch your opponent from many different angles, provided that you are fairly precise with your timing. As long as you are facing the direction of the blast zone, that is the direction that your opponent will be sent every single time that you happen to land this attack. I also want to mention that if you do happen to go off stage with this move, you're going to want to try and scrape the edge of the stage so that you're able to recover, because once you go into free fall, you have very minimal aerial drift. Octoslash has the ability to catch high and low recoveries, and also 2 frames. The main downside to this move is that it does have a lot of end lag, so if you do happen to miss, your opponent might have a chance to punish you. I'll also admit that in many cases it kind of is overkill, but with that being said, it is most definitely the most fun. In a lot of cases, a traditional back air can also get the job done. Sephiroth's down air is a frame 17 spike. It comes out relatively slow, so the timing for this has to be pretty early. Although the timing is strict, the hitbox is rather generous, and with that being said, you can be facing forwards or backwards at the ledge and still be able to spike your opponent. And if you want even more style, you can go for footstool into down air. Keep in mind that if you go for this is a suicide spike and there's no way to recover. Against some recoveries, going for the spike is actually not very practical. Although it's not nearly as exciting, a forward tilt will still get the job done. In a lot of cases where you could use a down smash or a forward tilt, personally I believe that a forward tilt is actually much more effective just based on the launch angle of down smash. That down smash was charged for a relatively long time and it actually didn't kill, however a forward tilt does. If you're going to use this method, make sure to space your forward tilt out past the ledge. Speaking of going out past the ledge, Sephiroth's counter can actually hit below the ledge provided that your timing is good. If you can space your counter right at the edge of the stage, you could stop people from grabbing the ledge and gimp them very early. Before we get into our next section, I just want to mention that of course you can use any of his specials to edgeguard, but realistically these are very impractical to go for. As much as they may work in some situations, there are much safer and better options to go for. Realistically, although it's not nearly as exciting, going for a traditional edgeguard with an aerial such as Nair can typically get the job done. And lastly, I want to talk about Sephiroth's one-winged form. Of course, he has increased speed and strength, but the most powerful attribute of having one-winged form with regards to edgeguarding is of course his double jump being increased to a triple jump. It allows you to spend a ton of time off stage to pressure your opponent in ways that otherwise wouldn't be possible. Having this extra flexibility can allow you to stall off stage for longer periods of time, or even start your edgeguard sooner to pressure them to make them second guess what they should be doing to recover. Also, by pushing yourself under the stage and recovering with Octoslash, your opponent has really no ability to trade or stop you from edgeguarding them in this way. And just as an added bonus, if you see that your opponent is edgeguarding you or ledge trapping you at neutral get up range, you can actually reverse them by doing a reverse Octoslash to recover and catch them by surprise. And with that, that's going to be it for this video. Once again, this is Trixx from MoS Smash saying thanks for watching the video, and please be sure to subscribe to the channel with notifications on to see more videos just like this.